Hey guys, what's up? It's Alicia. I wanted to share a story with you. So I used to think that if I was in better shape, I'd somehow be a better version of myself as a wife, a mom, a coach, or whatever role I had going on at that time. Maybe you've experienced that too, right? If I just was this, then I'd be more of this, or I'd be better. And while on some level being in better shape did make me a better version of myself, it also made me a worse version of myself. A crazy thing started to happen, and it was so subtle I didn't even really notice it until it was almost too late, or really until after the fact. The more fit I became, the more selfish I became. I had become obsessed with myself, with my body, with food, with what I ate, with how I worked out, with calories, to the point that my marriage started to crumble right before my eyes. There were times that I thought about leaving my life and my family behind. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that, or ashamed, and just starting over in this new amazing body that I built. You see, I think that we're kind of sold this idea that if we were in better shape, the whole world around us would open up. Our problems would melt away. The reality is, if you're just doing the work on the outside like I was, and you're not also working on the things on the inside, you will have the same problems in a new body or a new job or a new relationship. You can't fix what's on the outside expecting that it's going to heal those deeply broken and hurting places on the inside. I was afraid of letting myself go, of giving up on my fitness, and having these certain thoughts about my body and my identity just kind of enveloped me. I became so wrapped up in what I looked like as my identity. While my fitness journey may have started out as a healthy endeavor, not unlike yours or so many other people's, becoming a healthier version of me was fueled by negative emotions right from the get-go. You see, I didn't start feeling okay or at peace with my body. I wasn't grateful for what I had, right? I was fueled by these negative emotions that I needed to be smaller or fitter or something like that. I was at odds with my body, and I blamed my weight for my problems. With anything, there is definitely going to be a point of diminishing returns. So that means that more isn't always better. Just like doing nothing isn't better either. I think there's always going to be the temptation to be teetering between those two extremes, but that's dangerous, right? I fell prey to the lie that our relationship would be better if I was in better shape, that I would be a better mom or a better wife, that I needed to somehow change my body in a way to be that better version of myself. But what actually needed to happen was I needed to become a better wife by focusing a little bit less on the outside and trying to make myself feel better, and on loving my husband and my kids more, regardless of what my body looked like, right? Because the reality is that the people that really love you, they don't care if you're a size 0 or a size 10 or a size whatever. They don't care what weight you are. And so after we had encountered this incredibly rocky patch in our marriage, I knew that something needed to change. And that change had to start with me. I laid off the obsession about my weight and my body. I dug into my faith more, and I started to explore what it was that I was looking for. Like, what did I need this body to make me feel? I realized just how much of my own identity had been wrapped up in my achievements, and not just with how my body looked, but in my weight, in my school, in my career. I'm a 3 on the Enneagram, so naturally I seek to achieve. And I have always kind of found my identity in doing things and being known for accomplishments. But I ended up redirecting some of that energy and some of that time into investing more into the relationships around me, investing more into my dreams and my hopes. Of course, those nagging thoughts about my body kind of keep resurfacing, but I just have to keep reminding myself that I wasn't exactly happier in that fitter body. And I'm hoping that you will see too, that you won't necessarily be happier if you are in a different body or a different circumstance, right? Life still gets busy and it still gets messy. We have to be really intentional about creating the change that we want from the inside out. This has definitely been a process that's taken me several years, and it's one that will continue to be a process until we're in the grave. But thinking less about my body, thinking less about my food and my weight has opened up so much more time and energy for me to think about my husband or my kids or my dreams and my desires and the business that I'm building. It's allowed me to step my game up to actually be more of the woman that I want to be. The ironic thing is that I am actually probably as confident or more so now in this body that is bigger, that is softer than I ever was then. right? When we feel like there's so much to lose and there's so much pressure to maintain and sort of keep up with our goals or our achievements, we become obsessed and consumed by those. And that really starts to crowd out and push out the room and the space for other things. So while our marriage is definitely far from perfect to this day, there is a safety and a closeness that I feel now than I ever have before. But that came from working on the inside and not working on the outside. There's more room to be with him, to be with my kids, to be with my dreams and my goals, mentally, emotionally, right? So ask yourself, what is it that you are holding out for? Give yourself some space, take some of that pressure off, and really allow yourself to go after those dreams, right? Stop focusing so much on the body, stop focusing on fixing the outside and what needs to change out here, and work on yourself from the inside out. I promise that as you start to change who you are on the inside, the outside will change as well. The outside will follow, right? But it's not about bettering ourselves from the outside in. It's about bettering ourselves from the inside out so that we can truly be the best version of ourselves for our husbands, our kids, for the world around us, for the causes and the dreams and all of those things that are in your heart. Hope you have enjoyed this message. If any little bit of it has resonated with you, feel free to leave me a comment. If you want to learn more about the work that I'm doing and an exciting project that I have opening up here soon, you can click the link in this post, and that will get you right to the information that you need. Plus, just for requesting information, I have a free gift just for you.